Owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They are located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Tonight's game is powered by Clico. Clico wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans a successful season this year. Go Trojans! Go Trojans!
All right, welcome back to Hicks, Louisiana, folks. We're in the top of the second inning. Your batter for Sacred Heart is Parker Futch, right fielder. First pitch to Futch is a strike looking. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looping curveball. Futch takes it, but the umpire calls it a strike. Yeah. So it's 0-2 real quick on Futch.
Look to protect right here, Futch.
Here's the 0-2.
There you go.
There's a hit to right center field, but it's right to the center fielder. He makes the catch, and it's 1 out. So that's 1 out. Top of the second inning. That brings up your designated hitter, John Aaron Swallow. John Aaron's he can hit from both sides. So if we've got a lefty on the mound, he's going to hit from the right side. Another looping curveball. He takes it for a strike. Man, there's nothing on that pitch, Stokey. They're just taking it.
Yeah, it's not breaking a whole bunch, but it's changing speeds, I guess.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. John Aaron hits it to center field as well, a little bit deeper, but the center field is there and makes the play. So
2 balls hit pretty good, Todd.
Yeah.
Just right, almost right to them. They just had to, go a little further back to catch it.
So top of the second, there's 2 outs already. That's going to bring up Hayden Desatel, your second baseman. Here's the first pitch to Hayden. Hayden takes it for a strike. 0-1. Pitcher doesn't have a whole lot of velo. He's just, I don't know, he's fooling him a little bit. Maybe the second round through the lineup will be different.
Ooh, that ball, a little fastball came in. It looked like it was a little in on it. Umpire called it a strike.
0-2 to Desatel. He's down in the count real quick. 0-2. Here we go. 0-2 pitch. Desatel puts it on the ground to shortstop. Shortstop makes the play, makes the throw at first, and that's out. So
that's 3 up, 3 down. But look, it was 3 balls hit.
Yep.
In baseball, hopefully you keep hitting it. Sooner or later, you'll find a hole somewhere.
That's going to bring up the bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, I'm gonna mention HealthWorks Rehab right there on that home run. I know we'd rather say it whenever Sacred Heart hits a home run, but I'll give it to him. Thank you for David and Andy and Clay out there at HealthWorks Rehab. Thank you for your sponsors. If we have some time, I'm going to go over all of our sponsors, and this broadcast would not be able to be brought to you without them. So we'll start with Kevin Perry with Perry's Tire. That's Kevin and Becky. Total Automotive, Ronnie LaFleur. Cajun Crawfish Tails, Mr. Johnny Darbone. Teats Food Store, Luke's DeVille. Clico. Allstate Insurance, Nason Swallow. Thank you, Nason. Fusilier and Associates, Jacob Fusilier, attorney at law. T&J Ford, Jason and Mr. Terrell. Sawball Medical Center. Mercy Regional Medical Center. Fontenot Financial Services, thank you, Brandy. Fontenot. Capital Planning with Josh and Amy, Todd, and Marcus Vaillant. HealthWorks Rehab, David, Andy, and Clay. Farm Bureau Insurance. V-Dreams Ace Hardware. Evangeline Bank, Dr. Jake, and Dr. Brandon. Thank you, guys.
Bottom of the second, hard ball hit the second base. Desatel comes up with the play, makes the out at first. That was Micah Merchant, your first baseman for Hicks.
So that out at first is brought to you by Perry's Tire and Softball Medical Center. Well, that was close at first base, Todd. I thought we might have almost had our foot off the bag right there.
Yeah, that was close. If we had replayed it, they'd probably replay it. That's going to bring up Luke Williams, the third baseman. First pitch is down in the dirt for a ball. One 0 pitch, calls it a strike, so that makes it 1-1.
That's a big fella that's batting right there. It looks like that bat looks small in his hand.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Takes the 1-1 pitch for a strike right down the middle. It's going to be 1-2 on Luke Williams, the third baseman. Pete threw him a
little breaker.
A little breaking ball. Got by the shortstop there in the left field. So they got a man on first, one away. It looks like he just got under the glove of Schecksnyder. He was there. He just got under his glove.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up number 22, Cody Richardson. He's the right fielder for Hicks.
Tall, lanky fella.
He kind of looks like Bone. He's got a ground ball to shortstop. Boyce goes to first with it. Gets him out at first. Runner advances to second. Not sure why he didn't go to second on that play, but got the guy out at first anyway. So we got one out.
That's 2 outs.
Oh, is it 2? Yeah, that's right.
Two outs in the inning. So
that's going to bring up Brody Perkins, number 11. He's the left fielder. So Hicks got a man on second with 2 outs.
The bottom of the second inning, scores 1-1.
First pitch by Pete is a fly ball to center field. Landon camps under it and makes the catch. So LeBlanc makes the third out. After 2 complete, it's just Sacred Heart Trojans 1, Hicks Pirates 1.
Todd, I'm going to give an update on the Sacred Heart Lady Trojans. They play in Pine Prairie right now. And we're at the bottom of the second inning, and the score is 2-0. Lady Panthers.
And they're really there for you. There's always a nice smile here. It really is. Like, everything was just awesome. It was the best experience I ever had at any hospital was here.
Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They are located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Tonight's game is powered by Clico. Clico wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans a successful season this year. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans!
Welcome back to Hicks, Louisiana. After 2 complete, your score is 1-1. That's going to bring up Landon LeBlanc, his center fielder. Landon squares the bunt, pulls back, but the umpire calls it a strike.
Yeah, ball looked like it was a little up.
Yeah. 0-1 to LeBlanc. That looping curve, LeBlanc takes it, but it's a ball outside.
Todd, like we were talking, I think second time around, the boys are going to be able to recognize that pitch, and they'll get on it.
LeBlanc squares the bunt, but he bunts it to the pitcher up in the air. So the pitcher makes the play. That's 1 away.
Good try, 2-0. Good try.
Couldn't get it on the ground.
That'll bring up Boyce Schecksnyder, your shortstop today.
That's going to be the top of the lineup. There's that looping curveball again. Boyce pulls back, and umpire calls it a strike.
Boyce showing bunt.
Boyce struck out his first time at bat. That's a swing and a foul ball right there at the plate. So Boyce is down quick in the count, 0-2.
Third base is still playing up on Boyce right here. 2 strikes. He's in the grass.
Here's the pitch. Oh, that was high, Blue. That's okay. Boyce takes it. It looked like a ball to me, Coach. Looked a little high. But,
Yeah, it's above the letters.
Yep. Umpire called it a strike, so Scheck goes down looking. That's going to bring up Ike Perry, your left fielder. Ike had a base hit to left his first time up at bat. So that's a quick 2 outs for Hicks. First pitch to Perry, hits it to left field.
Looks like the left fielder made a diving catch right there, Kev.
Yep, beautiful catch.
Todd.
That was a beautiful catch. The dugout kind of blocked our view, but apparently he made a beautiful catch right there.
So with that, it's another 3 up, 3 down. Some quick innings for Trojan offense. But I do believe, like you said, they keep this pitcher in there. We hitting the ball for the most part. Sooner or later, we're going to find some holes in this defense.
Yeah, I think second time around is going to be a little bit different, Stoke.
Yeah. So Pete's going to stay on the hill for us.
222 North Street.
Commercial break.
Call 337-363-6767. At this time, Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin or Lisa a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. When it comes to you and your family's health care, you do have a choice. Savoy Medical Center is the only nonprofit medical facility in Evangeline Parish. We offer a wide array of services, including behavioral health, medical detox, a 28-day substance abuse program, plus comprehensive cancer care at Savoy Cancer Center. At Savoy Medical Center, we still believe in the importance of family and community, a feeling that is obvious when you walk into our hospital. You can count on us to live our mission daily by extending the healing ministry of Jesus Christ, by taking care of your family like our family.
Welcome back, folks. We're in the bottom of the third inning. We're tied 1-1 with Hicks. That's going to bring up their number 9 hole hitter, Eli Lee. He plays center field. Ground ball to first base. Duplichan handles it himself, makes the out.
Nice play right there by Duke.
Yeah, it's a quick 1 out right there.
You got Wade Pete still on the hill.
Okay, that's going to bring up the top of the lineup, Kane Hagan. He's the one that hit the home run in his first at bat today.
Yeah, we started him with a fastball last time. Let's see where we start him. Second at bat.
Here's the pitch.
Same thing.
Yep, fastball. He fouls it out of play on the right side.
A little lower, though.
Yep.
Had to get down and get that one.
0-1 on Hagan. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, hits a ground ball to Doug at second base, makes the throw to first. 2 quick outs for the Trojans right there.
So who we have in the infield right here? We have
John Michael Duplichan at first. We got Hayden Desatel at second. We got Boyce Scheck at third and Ashton Duos at third base. And we got Preston Sloan behind the plate.
Parker Futch in right, Landon LeBlanc in center, and Ike Perry in left.
That's correct. That's going to bring up number 7, Hayden Doyle. He's your pitcher. Bats from the left side. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, he was out in front of that pitch.
Yeah, it looked like Wade took a little bit off of that one. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be a fly ball to shortstop. And Scheck makes the play, so Trojans get out the inning.
Todd, it might have took us longer to get here than this whole game's going to last. We rolling through this thing pretty quickly. We're going to the top of the 4th.
After 3 complete, it's the Sacred Heart Trojans 1, Hicks Pirates 1.
We'll be right back.
Fast and smooth. Everything flows here. And the people. It's just the down home, everything, yo. It's like, I came in, it was so fast. The smaller hospital, the better the care, the more family, and they're really there for you. There's always a nice smile here. It really is. Like, everything was just awesome. It was the best experience I ever had at any hospital was here.
Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vail invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They are located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Tonight's game is powered by Clico. Clico wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans a successful season this year. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans!
Leroy.
Welcome back to Hicks, Louisiana, folks. We're in the top of the fourth inning. We're all tied up at 1-1.
Boy, Todd, last time Sloan was up to bat, he had a couple good hacks at some pitches.
He did. He just missed them.
Yeah, one fouled straight back. Let's see what we can do in this at bat.
Yeah, here's our catcher, Preston Sloan. Here's the first pitch. Preston hits that one pretty hard, but foul on the left side.
Almost into our dugout. I hope it didn't hit anybody. He's way out in front of that pitch.
0-1 to Preston. This is the second time he sees this guy, so maybe he got his timing now.
Look, that curveball is not that hard to recognize, in my opinion. I think they should pick up on it.
Here's the 0-1. There was that looping curveball, but it was outside, so it's 1-1. 1-1 to Sloan. Here's the pitch. Looping curveball again. Checks with the umpire at first, and he calls him safe. Yeah, he didn't go around.
No, but boy, he takes a lot off of that curveball.
He does. So here's the 2-1 pitch here. 2-1 pitch was another looping curve, and Sloan fouls it left side again. So
yeah, he saw it, he recognized it, and waited as long as he could. He still pulled it foul.
It's going to bring the count to 2-2 on Sloan. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, got him on the curveball again.
Yeah.
So Sloan goes down swinging. That's going to bring up Wade Pete, our starting pitcher. Wade had a base hit to right field last time and had an RBI. Scored Ike Perry on the hit. He takes the first pitch for a strike right down the middle, so that's 0-1 to Wade.
Yeah, he was looking for off speed. He just threw like four curves to Sloan, so I think that's what Wade was looking for.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's outside. Even the count at 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a looping curve, and Wade takes it for a strike. 1-2 on Wade. Next pitch is outside. He checks with the first base umpire, but he said Wade did not go, so that evens the count at 2-2.
He takes so much off that curveball. The velocity change is keeping us off balance, I believe.
Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that's high. Good take by Wade, so that's going to bring it to a full count. Here's the payoff pitch, and that's a looping curve. Got Wade again. Got Wade on the looping curve.
Todd, that curveball's got to be coming at, what, 60 miles an hour?
It's
65?
Slow. Yeah.
His fastball's 70. 74, 72, 74. Whatever. It's not something.
Nope. They just not used to it.
Yeah, he's staying around the plate. You know, he's not throwing that many balls, and
that brings up John Michael Duplichet. First pitch is outside for a ball. John Michael grounded out to short his first at bat. The next pitch looked a little up, but Blue called it a strike, so that's going to even the count at 1-1.
He's been consistent up there.
Yeah, he likes them high. Here's the 1-1. Looping curve. Duplichet takes it for a strike. They just can't get a hold of that one.
Yeah, it looks like this pitch is getting in a groove right here. We need to maybe call time, do something.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that was a fastball. It's off the glove of the pitcher. Third baseman picks it up, and he's safe. Duplichet runs it out. First baseman kind of had to come off the bag a little bit. And we kind of got a break right there. The ball was hit straight up the middle to the pitcher, but it kind of bounced off the pitcher's glove, and the third baseman picked it up and threw it, but wasn't in time. So that's going to bring up your right fielder, Parker Futch. He flied out to center his last at bat.
Parker put a good stroke on the ball, though.
First pitch is in there for a strike. Parker takes it looking. 0-1 on Futch. Parker takes a cut at it. It's fouled out of play, so that's 0-2. Parker's behind in the count quick, 0-2.
Parker's going to do like Trey Morgan and leave that pocket out like that?
I don't know if that's on purpose or not, Coach. Here's the 0-2. Pitcher throws over to first. John Michael's back safe.
If they only knew, John Michael is probably the last one that we're going to send stealing.
That's correct.
Doesn't have a big lead over there at first.
0-2 pitches the looping curve. It gets by the catcher, and John Michael's going to make it to second base. So Sacred Heart has a runner in scoring position. Futch is down in the count 0-2.
2 outs, top of the fourth. Ball game's tied 1-1. A run right here would certainly help our cause.
What happened right here? They sent John Michael to third base. I don't know if that was a balk. Not sure what happened right there, Coach.
It must have been a balk.
So anyway, we got John Michael on third. Parker Futch up with a 0-2 count. Looping curveball got Futch. It's just a big looping curveball. Got him swinging.
Well, that'll bring us to the bottom of the fourth.
Still tied up 1-1.
We'll be right back.
663-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans. Tonight's game is powered by Clico. Clico wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans a successful season this year. Go Trojans. Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans. Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans.
Our fondest memories are those centered around people we...
All right, folks, welcome back to Hicks, Louisiana. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Hicks is bringing up number 14, their shortstop, Addison Kaufman. First pitch was a ball, second pitch was a swinging strike, so that's 1-1 on the batter.
Ball game still tied, 1-1.
Swing and a miss. That's going to bring it to 1-2 on Addison.
Still got Wade Pete on the hill for the Trojans. throwing a good game so far.
Yes, he is. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to third base, but it is a foul. It's going to keep the count at 1-2 on Addison Kaufman, your shortstop for Hicks. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Hit well. Landon's on the run. Can't get to it. It's going to go all the way to the fence. He hits the cutoff man. Addison Kaufman has a stand-up double. He hit that ball well, Stokey.
Yeah, nice hit right there. Two-hop the fence. So Hicks got something cooking right here in the bottom of the fourth. Runners on second base. No outs. Let's see if the coach is going to move him over or what.
Just going to bring up number 9, your second baseman, Dakota Edwards.
Edwards squared to bunt, so it looks like they want to try to move that runner over.
Pete thought about throwing the second, but held back. He's not taking a real big lead at second. He squares to bunt, pulls back, but ump calls it a strike, so 0-1 on Dakota Edwards. Pete in the stretch, checking the runner. Here's the pitch. He squares again, lays the bunt down this time. Pete makes the throw to first, kind of off the bag, but Doug is quick to make the tag out.
You have to tag the runner going to first base, and if we got him, we got the shirt. It was close.
But that does bring the runner to third base, so they have a guy 90 feet away in scoring position. That's going to bring up number 5, Micah Merchant. He bats from the left side, 1 away. Here's the pitch, and he fouls it down the first base line.
Boy, it seemed like he was looking for something inside right there. He turned on that ball.
He did. 0-1 to Merchant, man on third. Here's the pitch. Foul ball right in front of the plate, so that's going to be 0-2. Pete gets ahead of him real quick in the count, 0-2.
He's turning on it, Ty. That ball was fouled off his foot.
Yep. Pete's ahead in the count here, 0-2.
They slow it down right here.
There's the pitch. It's down in the dirt. He takes it for a ball, so it's going to bring the count to 1-2.
Nice block by Sloan. We're playing with a turf batter's box, so the ball bounces true.
There's the 1-2. It's out of play. Fouled out of play. Count's going to remain 1-2. Hicks has a runner on third. 1 away. The score is still 1-1. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside, almost hit him. Oh, umpire says it did hit him. I don't think the batter thought it hit him, but the umpire said it hit him. So anyway, Micah Merchant goes down to first on the hit by pitch. That's going to bring up big boy number 10, Luke Williams. He's a big old boy, Stokey.
Yeah, you could swear he's has a size 24 bat in his hands. The way he handles it, I'm sure it's a 34. But man,
yeah, he's a big boy. Bats from the right side, so they got men on the corners. 1 away. He squares to bunt, fouls it.
Todd, I don't know what coach has, what play he has on here, but with this big guy running at first, you can almost turn 2 and get out the inning. But I know you don't want to give up that run if it doesn't pan out that way.
We'll see what happens. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pete fakes to third and thinks about throwing to first, but everybody stays home. So
there's always a tricky position right here are plays in baseball. First and third, one out.
There's the pitch, and it gets by Sloan, but it comes back real quick. Bounces back to him, but the man at first does make it to second.
Well, that takes all that away now.
No more force.
No more guessing what's going to happen. This guy's going to swing away and.
Yep. Bottom of the fourth, one out. Hicks has men on second and third.
We got corners in, middle back.
Ooh, he was late on that one. Good pitch by Pete. So that's going to be 0-2 on big boy number 10, Luke Williams. He's their third baseman. This would be huge if Pete could strike him out. There's the pitch. He fouls it off.
Well, he was late on that too. He was guessing what was coming.
So he hangs in there with an 0-2 count. Pete's in the windup. There's the pitch. Oh, high pitch, but Williams swung at it and fouled it off. So it's going to keep the count at 0-2.
Defensive swing right there.
Here's the pitch by Pete. Beautiful pitch by Pete. Just maybe a hair outside. Ooh, that was close.
Boy, it looked good right there.
Williams took it for a ball, so that's going to be one. That's going to bring the count to 1-2. Here's the pitch by Pete. That's down low, so it's going to even the count at 2-2.
Shoot, I'd go back to that outside corner.
Oh, Blue says 3-2. Is it 3-2? Thought it was 2-2. Blue says 3-2, so here we go. Full count. And that's low for ball 4. That's going to load the bases. So Luke Williams draws a walk. That's going to bring up Cody Richardson, number 22, the right fielder for Hicks.
What did he do last time?
I don't have it down, Coach.
I think this guy struck out.
Bases are loaded, one away. Looping curves high for a ball. Trojans in a little bit of a jam right now.
Still playing corners up, middle back. Ground ball right here.
1-0 pitch. He squares to bunt.
Safety squeeze.
Oh!
And catcher throws it
away at third. Safety squeeze. He pulled back on the bunt, and we had the guy dead to rights between home plate and third, but errant throw by our catcher goes into left field, and they score a run on that. So now they got men on second and third with one out. Just got a little excited there.
Yeah, boy, we had him.
Yep, he was right there in the middle. He was in the little pickle. That's going to bring up. Well, what's the count on this guy? He squares to bunt again. Bunts up in the air. Sloan makes a beautiful catch and doubles him up at third base. So just like that, we get out the inning. The guy squared to bunt. It went straight up in the air. Sloan made the play and got the guy out at third. So nice double play there by Sloan. He made up for it. So after 4 complete, Trojans 1, Hick Pirates 2.
Trilby Products and Services, a local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767. At this time, Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin or Lisa a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. When it comes to you and your family's health care, you do have a choice. Savoy Medical Center is the only nonprofit medical facility in Evangeline Parish. We offer a wide array of services, including behavioral health, medical detox, a 28-day substance abuse program, plus comprehensive cancer care at Savoy Cancer Center. At Savoy Medical Center, we still believe in the importance of family and community, a feeling that is obvious when you walk into our hospital. You can count on us to live our mission daily by extending the healing ministry of Jesus Christ, by taking care of your family like our family. Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details.
All right, guys, we're back to Hicks, Louisiana, where your Trojans are down by a run, going to the top of the fifth. We want to thank all of our sponsors and remind everybody that without them, this broadcast would not be able to be brought to you. So
it looks like Hicks had a pitching change, Stoker. We got a righty on the mound now.
And that pitching change brought to you by Perry's Tire. Go by and see Kevin and Becky and Miss Lisa.
This is going to bring up John Aaron Swallow. He's going to bat from the left side since we have a righty on the mound. He hits one down the third base line foul. I think that's going to even the count at 1-1. John Aaron's a switch hitter, so he bats according to the pitcher. No, it's actually 0-2. Outside pitch. Takes that for a ball. He's going to bring the count to 1-2 on John Aaron Swallow. He's our designated hitter today.
Top of the fifth, Todd. This is moving pretty quick.
It sure is. Ooh, John Aaron takes that 0-2 pitch. That was close.
Yeah.
Must have been just a little low, so that's going to bring the count to 2-2 on John Aaron. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that's down for a ball. I think that's going to make the count full.
Like we were talking, Todd, I'm not sure why they pulled their other pitcher.
I wouldn't have pulled him.
Unless he was on a pitch count of some sort. Maybe he's coming off of some injury.
Payoff pitch is fouled off by John Aaron. Looked like he was just kind of trying to get out of the way, but it hit the bat and fouled off.
Update on the girls' game in Pine Prairie 4, Sacred Heart Trojan 0. In the bottom of the third.
Here's the payoff pitch, and John Aaron hits a ground ball to second base. Second baseman feels it and makes the out at first.
It looked like he jammed him right there. He hit it off the handle.
Yep, wasn't hit real hard.
Had a slow roller.
That's going to bring up Hayden Desatel, our second baseman. Desatel grounded out to short his last time it up. First pitch is low in the dirt for a ball.
This pitcher slows his delivery down when he's throwing that curveball, Todd.
Desatel hits a shot right up the middle off of the pitcher, and it ends up at second base, but there's no play. That's a nice piece of hitting by Desatel.
Yeah, I don't know if it didn't hit the pitcher's shoe. It
Yeah.
hit either the shoe or the rubber.
Yeah, shot.
Ricochet back to second base.
So that's definitely going to be a base hit for Desatel. That was just too hot to handle. It came off of the mound, ended up at second base, but there was no play.
The Hicks coach coming out to check on his pitcher, make sure everything's okay. He seems to be fine.
He's shaking that right ankle a little bit, but looks like he's going to be okay. That's going to bring up number 20, Landon LeBlanc. Landon bunted, but got out on his first at bat. He bunted it up in the air, and the pitcher caught it. So Landon's our center fielder. We got a man on first. No outs.
1 out.
Oh, we got 1 out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. John Aaron. There's a bunt by LeBlanc. Beautiful bunt to third base. He did his job. He moves the man to second. Sacrifice bunt by Landon LeBlanc. Third baseman made a nice play on that, Stokey.
Third baseman surprised me. He moved a little quicker than I thought he could.
He did.
Fielded the ball, and he's got a strong arm. Threw a bullet down to first base to get Landon, because Landon got wheels, you know.
He does. That's going to bring up our top of the lineup, Boyce Scheck-Snyder. Boyce is 0 for 2 today, so let's see what he can do here. That's first pitch is down in the dirt for a ball. We got a man on second base, so
Catcher did a decent job right there, keeping that ball in front and kept Doug at second base.
here's the 1-0 pitch to Scheck-Snyder. Scheck-Snyder hits it to left field, deep to left field. Left fielder goes back. It's over his head all the way to the fence. That's going to score Desautel easy. And Scheck-Snyder has a stand-up double all the way to the left field fence.
Yeah, those balls are carrying out there. That the wind's slightly blowing that way, and that left fielder kept looking back, and he kept running and never could catch up to the ball. A good piece of hitting right there by Boyce Scheck-Snyder.
Yeah, nice hit right there. We needed that. That scored. Scored Desautel to tie up the game at 2-2. That's going to bring up our two-hole hitter, Ike Perry. That pitch looked high to me, Coach, but he called it a strike. This guy has a looping curve as well.
Ike's had a couple good solid hits today.
He had a base hit to left and a fly out to left. So he's putting the bat on the ball. Next pitch is outside for a ball. Scheck-Snyder steals third base on the ball.
Yeah, but just barely got away from the catcher just enough, and a good piece of running right there. But
yep, heads up running. Didn't go all the way to the backstop. It just kind of got away from him, and he made it there.
2 out. Scheck-Snyder's on third base. Score's tied 2-2 in the top of the 5th.
1-1 count to Perry. Swing and a miss. Going to bring the count to 1-2 on Perry. Base hit would be nice right here. Pitch is in the stretch. There's the pitch, looping curve, but way high. So Ike lays off. That's going to be 2-2.
The looping curve didn't loop too much on that one.
No, it stayed up. His curve's not as good as the other guys. Here's the 2-2 to Ike. And that was he laced it to second base, but right to the glove.
Yeah, doggone, like I said, keep hitting it sooner or later, we're going to find a hole.
Yeah, that was a nice hit, just hit it right to the glove. So, after 4.5, it's Sacred Heart 2, Hicks 2.
1839 for more details.
T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand-new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153 or visit our website at tjfordinc.com.
This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771. This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rayne. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Phillip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans!
Welcome back to Hicks, Louisiana. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Your score is 2-2. Hicks is going to bring up the 8, 9, and 1 hitter. Number 8 is Brody Perkins. He plays left field.
And Todd, I forgot to mention our RBI, our run sponsor is Nason Swallow at Allstate Agents. Thank you, Nason.
That ball's hit to left center. Looks like LeBlanc has it, and he does. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Have Mr. Wade Pete still on the bump for the Trojans.
Just going to bring up number 20, Eli Lee. He's the center fielder for Hicks. First pitch, he takes it for a strike right down the middle. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's a curveball in for another strike. He takes it looking.
Nice pitch.
Pete's up in the count real quick, 0-2. Third pitch is a little grounder to the pitcher. Pete handles it and makes a throw to first, so that's 2 quick outs for the Trojans.
Exactly what you want to see when the 8-9 guy comes up.
That's right, that's right. Here's the big guy, Kane Hagan. He had a home run in the first inning and grounded out in the second inning, or a second at bat, rather. So here's number 18, Kane Hagan. Looping curve, and he takes it for a strike. I say looping curve, not as much as the other team, but he let a little off of it. That's 0-1.
That's a better break to it right there down in the dirt, though.
Tried it again. He laid off of it, so that's going to bring the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. It was a high pitch. It's fouled back.
So that just got him off balance, though, Todd. You know, he was late on that pitch.
Yep. He was probably expecting another curveball. So that's 1-2 on Kane. This would be a huge out right here, Stokey. Here's the pitch. Ooh, curveball. Oh, it was close. He took it. A little up.
We've seen that pitch get called, though.
We have.
He likes it high.
He does. He didn't call it that time, so it's 2-2 on Kane. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he got him swinging on high heat. Got him swinging on high heat, so Pete strikes him out. That's going to end the 5th inning. So after 5 innings of play, it's Sacred Heart 2 and Hicks 2.
Pete's still looking strong on the mound.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back for more baseball.
Successful season this year. Go Trojans. Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans. Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans.
The Evangeline Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Hicks, Louisiana, folks. Our batter is Preston Sloan. We're here in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, first 2 pitches to Sloan were strikes, so he's down 0-2.
Sloan goes down swinging.
Todd, I failed to mention on Wade Pete's last strikeout right there, that strikeout is brought to you by V-Dream's Ace Hardware. Thank you, Cody and Louise.
Speaking of Wade Pete, he's up to bat. Wade has a base hit to right and a strikeout this game, so he's 1 for 2. First pitch is inside for a ball. Next pitch is outside for ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's right down the middle. Wade hits it to shortstop.
Yep.
Shortstop bobbles it and gets into center field. So Wade's going to get a, I don't know if we'll call that an error or not, Stogie. That was hit pretty hard.
It was hit hard. It could have been made, I guess, the play, but we'll call it error.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll take it. So Pete gets on an error by the shortstop. We're going to have a courtesy runner for Pete since he's our pitcher. That's going to be Cormier at first base.
Pete's having a good game.
He is. That's going to bring up John Michael Duplichin. He grounded out to short and grounded out to the pitcher his first 2 at bat. So Trojans got a man on first, 1 out, and we're here in the top of the 6th. See what John Michael can do here. First pitch is outside and high. John Michael lets it go for a ball.
Cormier's got wheels at first base.
He does. He's taking a pretty good lead, too. It wouldn't surprise me if he checks him here in a minute. Second pitch is, beautiful. Beautiful, right down the first base line by John Michael Duplichin. It's going to get all the way to the corner. That's going to score Cormier all the way from first base. Here's a play at home, and he's in there. He's in there. There was a play at home, but the catcher dropped the ball. And Cormier comes all the way around from first base to score. Beautiful hit by Duplichin, just first base line and went down the first base line all the way to the corner.
I mean, it absolutely stuck in the corner right there. I give credit to Hicks on that relay though, Todd, because that ball was all the way in the corner. Cormier has wheels, and there was a bang play at home.
There was. I didn't even think there was going to be a play at home, but there was, and the catcher bobbled it, and Cormier's in safe. So nice piece of hit there by Duplichin.
So now your score is 3-2. Trojans leading. 1 out. Runners on second base.
It's going to bring up Parker Futch. He flied out to center and struck out his first 2 at bat. First pitch is low for a ball. Looks like we have a pinch runner at second for Duplichin. That's going to be, I think that's Cohen.
That's Gilbert.
Okay. Cohen Gilbert at second, running for Duplichin. Second pitch to Futch is low, so that's 0-2.
And that RBI is going to be brought to you by Nason Swallow. Thank you, Nason, Allstate Insurance Company.
Here's the 0-2 pitch to Futch. And Futch hits it to third base, a big hopper. First baseman handles it and gets him out at first. Boy, that was a close play. That was a real close play at first, but the umpire rung him up. But that does move the runner to third. Away, we got a runner at third. So Futch grounds out to third. That's going to bring up John Aaron Swallow. He's going to bat from the left side. We got a man on third. Boy, another run would be nice. First pitch is almost hit him. Inside for a ball.
Yeah, John Aaron turned his back towards it like he was waiting to take the hit.
Second pitch is outside for a ball, so it's a 2-0 count to John Aaron. We got a man on third. John Aaron takes one to right field.
That's deep right. That's deep right.
And that's a home run, folks. John Aaron Swallow hits a home run to right field. And that's going to be a 2-run home run. We had a man on third. And John Aaron, guys, is only a freshman, guys. He is a freshman. He just hit a bomb to right field. Nice piece of hitting there by John Aaron Swallow.
And that RBI is brought to you by Nason Swallow. Go by and see Nason for all your insurance needs.
This kid's going to be something, Stokey, hitting home runs as a freshman.
Yeah. And being able to hit it from either side, it's very impressive.
That's huge. That's huge. So that's going to bring up Hayden Desautel, our second baseman. He takes the first pitch high for a ball. So your Trojans are up 5-2. We're having a good top of the sixth.
Like we said, Todd, I'm not sure why they changed that pitcher, but I'm thankful that they
That was
did.
going to be foul out of play by Hayden. So that's going to bring the count to 1-1. That right fielder was running back, and I didn't think it was going to be out of here, but I figured it was over his head, but it cleared the fence. So beautiful hit by John Aaron. So here's the 1-1 pitch to Desautel, and that's in the dirt for a ball. That home run kind of quieted the Hicks side over there, Stokey.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have too much to cheer about right now.
So here's the 2-1 pitch to Desautel. Desautel hits it to center field, high fly ball. Center fielder comes in and makes the catch. So that's going to end the inning, but damage was done. Sacred Heart leads 5-2 after 5.5 innings of play.
We'll be right back with some more baseball.
Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans.
That's the Evangeline Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Randy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. Health.
Okay, folks, welcome back to Hicks, Louisiana. We're in the bottom of the sixth inning. The Sacred Heart Trojans are leading Hicks 5-2. And that's going to bring up number 11. Number 7, Hayden Doyle. He started the game pitching. I'm not sure where he's at now in the field, but he was our starting pitcher. He bats from the left side.
Wade Pete's still on the hill for the Trojans, throwing a gem of a game so far.
Yes, he is. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's going to bring the count to. Come on, Blue, show us the count. All right, 1-2. 1-2 on Doyle. Here's the pitch, and that's low. He takes it for a ball. So that's going to even the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch. He fouls it hard on the right side of the field toward the Hicks dugout. So his count's going to remain 2-2. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a deep ball to center field, but it looks like Landon LeBlanc has it. Makes the catch.
I'm not sure how deep that center field is, Todd. They don't have markers out there, but it was hit a good ways.
It was, but Landon was in great position and made the catch. And they have a high fence in the center field, kind of like a green monster, so it'd be a hell of a shot to hit it out in center. That's going to bring up number 14, Addison Kaufman. He had a double to right field his last time at bat.
Pete starts him off with a little curveball in there for a strike.
Yeah, and that's the guy that hit it to the wall at right center his last at bat. There's a little.
He hit it off the cap.
Yeah, it was a spinning big time all the way to first base, but Duplichamp makes the play.
Yeah, he spun one right to first base right there. Dupe scooped it up, makes the play.
Yeah, so that's a quick 2 outs for Sacred Heart. That's going to bring up number 9, your second baseman for Hicks, Dakota Edwards. Trojans got 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Beautiful pitch, curveball. He takes it for a strike. It broke right in for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls it off. So Pete's ahead in the count 0-2. Hicks is down to 4 outs. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Pete. And that's high for a ball.
Trying to get him to chase something right there.
Yep. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And he hits it to third base. A line drive. Duos makes a beautiful catch at third base.
Yeah, that was a screamer right there. Ashton.
So
quick hands catches that ball.
So after 6 complete, it's Sacred Heart Trojans 5 and your Hick Pirate 2.
FordINC.com. This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771. This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rayne. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Phillip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans!
My name is Doris J. Lachele. At 33, I had a triple bypass. When I came here to Mercy, I don't know, the people were just friendly. Everything was so fast, so smooth. Everything flows here. And the people, it's just the down home, everything, y'all. It's like, I came in, it was so fast. The smaller hospital, the better the care, the more family. And they're really there for you. There's always a nice smile here. It really is. Like, everything was just awesome. It was the best experience I ever had at any hospital was here.
Todd, looks like we got a pitch and change. And that pitch and change is going to be brought to you by Perry's Tire and Service. Go by and see Kevin, Becky, and Miss Lisa.
Yeah, that pitcher for Hicks now is number 10, Luke Williams. That's the big boy that was playing third base.
I'm going to nickname him Bam Bam. When he gets up there, he shakes his bat like an old Bam Bam.
Oh, he's a big old boy. So that's going to bring up number 20, Landon LeBlanc for Sacred Heart. Landon squares to bunt, then he picks back up and he hits it to center field. Center fielder camps under it and makes the catch. So one quick out for Sacred Heart. He's going to bring the top of the lineup up. He's going to bring up Boyce Schexnayder, number 13, our shortstop. As he doubled to left field his last at bat.
Yeah, he burned that left field the last time.
He did. First pitch and he takes it for a strike.
Now, this pitcher has a lot of head movement, Todd. If you look at it, he whips his head when he throws the ball. Very erratic.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to Schexnayder. And Schexnayder hits it to center field as well. Same spot as Landon. And the center fielder camps under it and makes the catch. So 2 quick outs for Hicks here in the top of the 7th inning. This is going to bring up Ike Perry.
The score is Trojans 5, Hicks 2.
This is Todd Futch calling the game, and my sidekick is Stokey Fontenot. First pitch to Ike is foul to the right side, but the first baseman does make a play on it. So the Trojans are up, 3 down. That's going to bring us to the bottom of the 7th. Hicks is down to 3 outs. Sacred Heart leads 5-2.
help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, and Clay Landrino are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the Do or Die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic at 1477 West LaSalle Street, 363-2600, or in Mamou at Sava Medical Center, 468-0460. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping everybody work. The Law Office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans. Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767.
Okay, folks, welcome back to Hicks, Louisiana. We're here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Hicks is down to 3 outs. They're losing 5-2 at the moment. But the first batter for Hicks got a base hit to right center. So their first batter is sitting on first base. Number 10 is up, Luke Williams. He's the big boy that's pitching now.
Bam Bam.
Yeah, Stokey named him Bam Bam. He started off at third base, and he's their pitcher now. Looks like Sacred Heart may have a pitching change here. Yep, that's going to do it for Pete, but Pete pitched a hell of a game. He pitched 6 complete innings. Let's see who's going to be on the mound for us, Stokey.
Looks like Boyce is taking off his sleeve. So that pitching change is going to be brought to you by Perry's Tire Center. Go by and see Kevin, Becky, and Miss Lisa. And look, if you need to get your hair cut, I think Taylor's back there. She can cut your hair while you wait.
That's right. It's all in one stop shop. Yep, that is going to be Boyce Schexnayder is going to be our new pitcher here. So we're going to need 3 outs out of Boyce.
Boyce came in and finished the game for us on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? That was a game that, well, it looked like we were going to end up winning and go into the 7th. I think it was 6-2, if I'm not mistaken. And one thing after another, the wheels just came off on that one and ended up losing that one.
Yeah, looks like Pete's going to stay in the game. He's going to take over at first base for Duplichan. So Pete stays in the game. He's just not pitching anymore. And our shortstop is going to be Fuselier. Fuselier is going to take over the shortstop position for Schexnayder. That's Ellis Fuselier. Second base, third. And Hicks is going to bring up the big boy, Bam Bam, number 10. Luke Williams, who finished out pitching for Hicks today. So here we are, bottom of the 7th. Hicks has a man on first, no outs. And our new pitcher is Boyce Schexnayder. First pitch from Boyce is a line drive to center field, and nothing you could do with that. It got down for a base hit, so first and second for Hicks. That was just a nice line drive.
That's the base hit.
Yep.
That's all that is. So
base hit right over second base.
Runners on first and second. No out. Looks like our scoreboard went out, Todd.
I see that.
We'll have to.
What's going on right here? Umpire calls timeout. He's going to go talk with the Hicks third base coach. Must be a They're swapping out. So they got a runner for their
courtesy
pitcher.
runner for the pitcher.
Yeah. So that's going to bring up number 22 for Hicks, Cody Richardson. He's their right fielder. And no outs here, Coach. Men on first and second.
Ground ball somewhere in the infield is going to be what we're looking for.
Here's the pitch from Schecksnyder, and that's
There
a
you go.
ground ball to shortstop. Shortstop makes the play, gets him at first. No play, gets the out at second. I'm sorry, no play at first. So we have runners on the corners with one out. It wasn't a real hard hit ball to short, so
Right.
it kind of took away the double play.
And 22 has some wheels. That's
Yeah.
that long, skinny fella that runs pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, but look, that's all we're looking for is outs right here. We're still
right.
up 5-2.
That's going to bring up number 11. He bats in the 8 hole. Left fielder Brody Perkins. So we got men on the corners. I'll be anxious to see if they bunt right here, Coach.
They need.
Nope.
They can't give up an out.
He takes the first pitch for a ball low.
I take another ground ball to the shortstop. Give up that run, get it
Yeah.
out right here.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. And he hits it to left field for a base hit, just a looping ball to left. And that's going to score a run.
Bring in a run right there.
So Hicks has men on first and second with one out. And that's going to make the score 5-3 with one away. It's going to bring up number 20. He bats in the 9 hole. It's Eli Lee here, the center fielder. Good thing right here, Coach. We got a force at every bag, so anything on the ground should be good.
Right, corner's in right here.
First pitch from Schecksnyder is high for a ball. Schecksnyder checks the runners. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And he swings at it and fouls it off on the right side, so that's going to even the count at 1-1. Schecksnyder checks the runners. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's outside for ball 2.
Not a bad pitch right there. Just barely missed. I don't know if I don't come back with it right there. That guy wanted to swing it at.
Here's the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. That's going to even the count at 2-2.
Big pitch right here in
on
this game
Eli
right
Lee.
now,
Yes, sir, and he's in number 9 hole. We got to get him. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Schecksnyder.
Oh. Man, you know, it's one of those that, you know, you playing away, you always think, can we get a call?
That one just missed on the outside corner. So that's gonna bring it to a full count. Here's the payoff pitch, and he fouls it off on the right side, so he hangs in there.
Staying alive.
Hicks got men on first and second. We got one away. His score is 5-3 Trojans. We got a full count on the batter. Here's the pitch. And he hits it to left field for a base hit.
Another base hit.
Nothing you can do with that. Just right over third base in the left field. So that's going to load the bases for Hicks. With one out, that brings up the top of the lineup. And I hate to say it, but Kane Hagan is the one that hit the home run in the first inning.
Yeah.
We sure can't have that right now.
So his first 2 at-bats, we started him off with a fastball. He came back. We started off with curveballs, off speed, and it kept him off balance. Let's see what they do right here.
Here's the first pitch from Schecksnyder. It was an off-speed pitch, and he took it for a strike.
Yeah.
So Schecksnyder's ahead in the count 0-1 on Kane Hagan.
He seems to hunt the fastball.
Bases loaded. Here's the next pitch. It was a high pitch, but he swung at it and hit it foul down the third base line. So Schecksnyder's ahead 0-2.
Boy, if he can throw that first pitch again, that inside curveball, I think we can get him.
He's throwing out of the windup. And they got him on a high heat. He got him swinging on a high heat, so that's 2 away. That was a huge strikeout there by Scheck-Snyder.
Great piece of pitching right there for Scheck-Snyder.
Yes, it is. That's going to bring up Hayden Doyle, number 7. And Hicks is down to their last out. First pitch, he swings and misses for a strike 1. Trojans 2 strikes away from a victory here.
I don't know why Ashton's still playing up in the grass.
Oh, same pitch, same result. Swing and a miss, so 0-2. Scheck-Snyder is up real quick, 0-2. Bases are loaded, 2 away. Here's the pitch. Same pitch, but he didn't offer this time, so it's 1-2.
He calmed down a little bit.
Yep.
Ashton needs to back up, though, Todd. He's playing in the grass right there. He just needs to knock a ball down and tag his bag.
Here's the pitch, and it's fouled. Foul back, straight back, so the count remains 1-2. Umpire's calling for a ball. So here we go, 1-2, bases loaded. Hicks is down to their last strike. Here's the pitch, and it's in the dirt. Beautiful stop there by Sloan to keep it in front of him. That's going to even the count at 2-2. Good stop by Sloan.
Yeah.
Scheck-Snyder tried to get him to chase.
He was a free swinger to start the at-bat.
He was. Here's 2-2. And it's a base hit to left field. That's going to score 1. Ike brings it in real quick, and they're only going to score 1, so not too bad hurt right there.
What's our score now, Tom?
It's 5-4, I believe.
5-4. 2 outs. Bases loaded.
That's going to bring up number 14, Addison Kaufman. Hicks is battling back right here. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 5-4 ball game.
Bottom of the 7th.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the first pitch. It's down low for a ball. Scheck-Snyder's having a battle here. Here's the next pitch. That's down low again for ball 2. There's nowhere to put him, Coach. Walks another run, nowhere to put him, so 0-2 pitch is fouled off, or 2-0 pitch rather is fouled off, so that's going to bring it to 2-1.
Where are we at in their lineup?
3-hole.
A 3-hole hitter?
Addison Kaufman is the 3-hole hitter. He takes ball 3.
It's another one of those pitches that we've seen called for a strike.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Oh, and he hits him. He hits him, so he's going to get a free ride to first base. That's going to score another run. The bases were loaded, so that's going to tie the ball game at 5-5, folks, here in the bottom of the 7th. That's going to get a mound visit from Coach Gary Ashworth. He's gonna come talk to Scheck-Snyder and the whole infield. So here we are, bottom of the 7th. Hicks has tied it up 5-5.
Todd, this game has gone by so fast. We probably, in this one inning right here, it's the cumulative of probably 3 or 4 of the previous innings.
Yes, it's been a very, very quick game so far.
It's funny how it gets interesting at the last few outs of the game, or the few minutes of a basketball game. It
can change quick. That's going to bring up number 9, Dakota Edwards, the second baseman for Hicks.
He's a 4-hole hitter.
First pitch is down low for a ball, and Coach Gary stayed with Scheck-Snyder on the hill. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That was a close pitch, but umpire called it a ball, so that's 2-0 here. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Gonna bring the count to 2-1. There's nowhere to put him. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 3. It's going to bring the count to 3-1. Got to have a strike here. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And it's inside for ball 4, and that's going to walk in the winning run for Hicks. And that's your ball game, folks. Sacred Heart pretty much dominated the game until the last inning, and Hicks, with a hell of a comeback, ends up winning the ball game 6-5 in the bottom of the 7th.
A lot of it was base hits. I'd like to know how many base hits they had in this last inning right here.
Yeah.
They must have had 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah. They had 2 to center and 2 to left for sure. Yeah.
Sprinkle in a couple walks and that'll do it for you.
Well, that's a disappointing loss for the Trojans. The last 2 kind of ended that way in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Trojans.
Yeah.
But that's baseball, folks, and we'll bounce back from it.
Thank everybody for listening. Thank our sponsors. Remember, if you need anything in town, remember our sponsors. And we'll see you next week.